Hey guys, me again with JPEG behind the camera, and today we're going to see the coolest Toyota that you have never seen. So we're gonna start this old girl up, let her warm up a bit, let her, run her internals, and we're gonna hit that side. So guys, um, I just want to give you a little bit of a backstory as to why I bought this car. I'll be honest, I never knew this car existed before I actually saw it with my eyes. Um, but essentially, I was actually with my dad when I saw this car. We were driving, I say, Mall of Tembisa, but before the mall was there. So I've had this car for a couple of years now, actually. And I just saw this weird maroon Toyota and stopped there, gave it a look. I couldn't identify what it was. And that is the first point of contact. That's what really intrigued me about the car. Because I don't know if you know, I've got this insatiable sort of need to have rare and obscure cars. I'm the type of guy. If you see a car anywhere in the country, you need to know that that's mine. It mustn't look like mine. You don't need to second guess it. But yeah, so I saw it. We called the guy, and I asked him about the car. Asked him why he's selling. The usual stuff. And it was already in pretty bad shape. It had a little bit of rust. Paint work was really bad. Cracked windscreen, really bad tires, really bad brakes. But he was selling it at a price that I really couldn't resist. And because it's a Toyota, once he came through and saw us, started it up one kick, it drove fairly okay. And I've literally kept it as that for the last, I'd say, what, 4, 5, 6 years. I've driven it once or twice. I've done a full stainless steel exhaust, but the whole idea for me was that it's small, it's quirky, it's obscure, and that's why I got it. And there's quite a few fun facts that come with the car, but I don't actually want to give it away right now. What I want us to do is essentially get there, show you the car, and then I'm going to tell you everything about it. It's a little bit ugly. It is. I'm not going to lie to you, but it is cool. And I'm going to need you guys to trust me on that one. So guys, this is my 2000 Saab 93 Viggen. Viggen is essentially what M is to BMW and AMG is to Mercedes. But this is a Saab. So when you think Saab, think Scandinavia, think Sweden, think Volvo's arch nemesis. Come, let me show you. So this is my baby. I grew up around Saabs. My dad had a Saab, my uncle had a Saab, and my godfather had a Saab. And what makes the Viggen special, there were only 2,000 ever produced in the world. So this is one of 2,000. It's got the bigger 2.3 liter four-cylinder. It's got a Mitsubishi TD04 big turbo. So crazy power and big torque steer. I think we're looking at about, I don't know, 165, 170 kilowatts on this thing. So I want to show you a few things about it here. So as you can see, I want to show you where the ignition is. Come have a look. So that's my ignition. Right there, right behind the gear stick, that's my ignition. The reason for that is because when you're driving, say you get into an accident, maybe a front smash, my knee would hit the key. So they put it here to save your knees. And that is what I call attention to detail. Now, most of you haven't heard about Saab because it wasn't really famous in South Africa. And it's because it's a quirky brand. Most people will look at it as a weird, quirky, and mostly ugly hatchback. But for me, this is a work of art. There's nothing like it. Saab is actually one of the brands that pioneered front-wheel drive turbo conversions. So you better thank this car and this brand for how much GTI weighed. But yes, guys, this is my 2001 Saab 93 Viggen. One of very few, not just in the country, but in the world. Big flex, yes, I know. And again, it's all about me buying rare, cool cars, you know? So it's a 5-speed manual. It's got big turbo. It's got really outdated suspension. So it torque steers and wheel spins like crazy. But this is a project that you're probably going to see in the near future. We've got a few more things to build and touch on. But yeah, that's my Saab 93 Viggen. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to move my very, very, very cool turbo hatchback. I'm going to show you that the coolest Toyota that you have never, ever seen. Hey guys, so we are at an undisclosed location. We came here in my beautiful LS400 known as El Chapo. And we briefly told you about, this gem. This is my hot hatch, my GTI. And this is the car that I've been telling you about. This is the reason why we're here. This is my supercar. This is my Toyota Sera, 1995 model. And again, like I said, it is the coolest Toyota that you have never heard of. Now, I know you might be asking why this car. I'll be honest, it's not the fastest. It's not even the best looking Toyota. It's not the most well known, but I think that's the novelty. And there's something that I really want to show you that might explain why this car was it for me. So I'm going to walk here. Everything looks normal, stock standard. This is why this car is so special. Aside from the fact that it's rare, this car is very special because this door and this design was actually patented by McLaren for their famous McLaren F1. And I just want to show you the other side as well so that you can see sort of the full silhouette of this whole thing. So this is what makes this car special. This is what makes it interesting. This is what makes it rare. Because let me be honest, I don't think your Toyota can do this, for being honest. And the fun fact, again, is that McLaren came to Toyota after 1995 while they're producing the McLaren F1. And they saw this door design and they said that they want to patent it for them. Toyota, being Toyota, gave it to them, and McLaren still uses this exact pattern on all of their modern cars. Now, step here with me. I just want to show you the engine and talk a little bit about the heart of this car. So, again, like I mentioned, this is a normal 4-banger, but there is one little thing that's quite special about it. Come have a look. So this motor is codenamed 5EFHE. And I think in South Africa, you Toyota gurus might correct me, but I do think we got a few cars with the 5EFE. And the FE is basically this motor, but without forged internals. So that's another thing that makes this a gem. I don't know of any other 5E car that came with forged internals, meaning that this is the engine you want if you're going to boost, if you're going to manual swap. So there's a lot that we can do here. But, I know people might say, maybe we should engine swap, maybe we should go 4HEE or 2ZZ. But I think staying true to what this car is means a labor of love in bringing it back to life. And let me show you the interior. Now, again, maybe I'm biased, but I think this is one of the coolest Toyota interiors, OEM. Everything is stock standard as it was from the factory. It is a little rough. It does need a little bit of TLC, but look at these seats. Nice sport buckets in a corduroy finish. Everything is electric. Aircon, cruise control, automatic transmission, electric mirrors, electric windows. This is what made this car so ahead of its time. And I just want to show you the rear portion of it. So you might come here, right, and just have a look at this gloss. This is a Targa top style gloss. And if you're not sure what a Targa top is, think 911 Targa. with that big glass. So you might look here and you'd ask yourself, how do I open the boot, right? Obviously, there's a key hole here. You might think you hoy in your key and you open it from here. No. Here's another very cool feature. This is how you open in here. It's a little bit of a mess. You can come have a look. It's a little bit of a mess. But again, this is a labor of love that we need to, partake in. But this is my 1995 Toyota Sera. Again, I think the coolest Toyota that you have never heard of. And this car is going to be built concurrently with the Camry that we're also building in the channel. I'd really love for you guys to give me your ideas and your preferences and what you want to see with this build. Obviously, paint, nice wheels, air, sound system. We're going to do all that. But we want to build this car with you. We want to build this car for you. And I know that a lot of guys always build cars with their communities, but we want to build something completely unique. We want to build something fresh. And I think this is going to be one of the first and properly documented Toyota Sera builds in the world. So, guys, please have a look at this car, do your research, ask your questions. I'm so happy to be sharing this with you, and building it is going to be really, really fun for us.